Okay, it says we're live. Good morning, Dragonlings. I'm running a little bit behind. I actually just got home from work 5 minutes ago. Um, I'm only scheduled to work 4 days this week, and I was told I can make up some hours this morning on Sunday. So I was like, screw it, let's go. And I went and worked 4 hours so that I don't have to worry about working 10-hour days this week. So, hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Skye. I'm a fantasy author who typically writes paranormal romance under the name of SD Hegyes, and I just realized. Okay. I didn't check and see make sure everything was working all right before I went live, so now I've checked that and we're good to go. So if you heard it echo, it was literally me checking the feed, make sure everything's good. All right. So, um, we're going to be doing some 25-minute productivity sprints. I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to be working on. I should be working on my nano project, prepping for NaNoWriMo. I've done all the research that I wanted to do for this before I started writing. So all I have left to do is read back through my original draft, read through my editor's notes of the original draft, and like make notes and re-outline the new um re-outline it so I can turn it from a novella to a novel. But I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do with it yet. That being said, let me go ahead and get our forest app and running. I'm even still wearing my jacket from work. I legit haven't done squat. Then on the way home, I was thinking about another story idea, and I was like, hmm. Now I kind of want to do that. Hello, Miss Swift. How are you today? I'm gonna go ahead and get our first tree ready. We're gonna grow some oak trees today, just because that's what I feel like growing. And we're gonna start with the pink one, because why not? Do 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 do. See banners. Edit this. Okay. Reorganize my desk. Now everything's moved all over the place. Let's see. 4x GA 43. There we go. There is the code if you want to grow a tree with us. And oh shoot, that was the wrong thing to do. Okay. Whenever you open another app while waiting for people to join the room before you have started the sprint, it cancels out the sprint. I almost just did that. And I was like, no, no, don't do that. Okay. Much better. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to work on today? What are you working on today, Miss Swift? Just because I'm curious and nosy and I want to know all the things. We'll go ahead and get started in one more minute so that we can get started. I need some breakfast. Food sounds delicious. And I need drinks. Like I legit sat down from walking in the door, got my computer booted up and everything set up so I can just go live. Versus trying to get anything ready. So on this first sprint, that's exactly what I'll be doing is getting stuff like my usual stuff that I have ready to go beforehand. I'll be doing that on the first sprint. Okay. As usual, we'll be doing 25-minute sprints. You can join us in the forest app and grow a tree if you want to. Um, I'll have a prompt on the screen. I had those all set up and ready because I pretty much have the rest of this month's sprints, the prompts for anyone who wants some writing inspiration. I've got all those set up already for the rest of this month. So that's cool. Doing some rewrites while I'm still trying to figure out my plot problem. I feel that. I have a feeling based on the notes that my editor gave me that I'm going to have too much plot in this book, like too many subplots. So I'm going to have to cut some things and I got to figure out what I'm going to cut and how. All right, it is 5 after the hour. We're going to go ahead and get this first sprint started. Here is our first writing prompt, which I feel like is just on point with where I'm at today because of the fact that I was running a little bit behind and just I meant to get home like 15 minutes ago and got home 5 instead. So like, legit got here in enough time to get the stream set up and going and yay. Oh wait. Wait. What are we waiting for? I got to get the kitty timer up too anyways. That's not right. Why does it keep doing that? Ah. Okay. Oops. Okay. Do you need the code again? Let me put the code back up. There's the code. Yeah. Okay. I don't check. I gotta get the kitty timer up and going. Anyways, move tab to new window. Make window smaller. Present. Share screen. Share. Pomodoro. Okay. The code's on the screen. I'll leave it up for another minute. Oh, hush phone. But it still shows that you're part of the sprint on my end, so it's not letting me add you again. Okay, you're back in. All right, here we go. We're going to do this first sprint. I got the timer up, got the prompt up. Let's fix this screen. There we go. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, that is time. Let me know how you did, what you did in the comments. I'm going to get our next tree ready, and then I'll be back to check the comments and see what everyone else is working on and did and stuff like that. And I saw that Cat Paw joined us. Good morning. Hello, how are you? Oh, I forgot that I still had the tab open. I did all the authorly things and shared the link and stuff. 45 AKY VHSG. Okay, there we go. Save and show. There we go. There's the new one. So if you want to grow a tree with us, there you go. We're going to grow a yellow oak tree for the next one. I went ahead and sent the code invite to Catpaw and Miss Swift. I had to get a shell because it is a little chilly in here. And even though the heat is on, since this room doesn't have heat, there you go. But I was basically getting everything ready to go for the stream that I didn't do before I started the stream. Ooh, some scenery writing, but mostly writing feedback on someone's Kickstarter page. I have yet to back any Kickstarters. I've seen a couple. I've heard about lots more than I've seen, but I definitely haven't backed any lately. I'm trying to think if I've ever backed any. I don't think I ever have. I don't think I have. I could be wrong about that. But instead of working on NaNoWriMo prep like I should be doing, I was working on I'm already working on my social media / YouTube schedule for next year, as well as like my writing and publishing schedule for next year, because while I am working on a lot next year, it's mostly like editing what's already been written. Like there's only a small handful of projects that need writing, and they're all like short stories. So I've been working on that lately. And as far as like the videos go that I want to do for YouTube, because I want to do less live streams and more videos, because I haven't done a lot of videos this year, I've been like scripting those videos so that anything that I can start doing like nowish, I can go ahead. I've got a couple of days off in the next couple months, and I want to use those days off where I want to use those days off to wow, train of thought derailed, nor no survivors. Film, edit, and upload some videos for next year. There we go. That's the words I'm looking for. Wow, why did it take me so long to say that? So yeah, I've been scripting videos over the past couple weeks. And by scripting, I mean like bullet points of the main things I want to talk about, because I don't really script videos. That's generally what I do. It's just that. So, backing Kickstarters. You have to have the funds to be able to back the Kickstarters, and that's where my problem lies, is I'm still very much living like paycheck to paycheck. And usually when I find a Kickstarter that I want to support in the tier I want to support, that tier is already filled up because it was like a limited amount of people kind of tier, or the Kickstarter has just ended. And I'm like, what the I don't learn about them ahead of time enough to do stuff, or like I don't have the funds to do stuff. So that's just been my problem with Kickstarters. I've seen a couple that I'm like, I would have loved to have backed those. And I'm like, at the time I find them, they're like near their end, and I just don't have the funds to back them. And I'm like, makes me sad. I want to back a good Kickstarter. I want to be supportive. So yeah, 90% of the time I find out about Kickstarters like too late, or like it's in between paydays and the next one is coming soon, or like the end date is coming soon. So that's been my problem with Kickstarters, of the ones I really want to support. Then there's others I'm just like, I can't justify supporting this when I barely have the funds for it to begin with. So that's been my all right, we're gonna go ahead and do this next sprint. Let me pause this cat for real quick so I can get set up. Okay, we did this one. So we're on this writing prompt. Again, you don't have to do these. Would you show the prompt? Okay, do I have to hide the other one first? Show the prompt. Wow, StreamYard's being a real brat today. That moment when StreamYard kicks you out. I should have seen that coming because of the fact that it wasn't letting me click on anything. All right, we're gonna hide that. I'm gonna put this new banner up, and then I gotta share the cat. All right, so here I'm gonna get everything set back up while we're doing the sprint. So I see a bunch of comments came through while I disappeared too, so I'm gonna go back and read through those. But let's go ahead and do this next sprint. StreamYard and I are just not. I feel like we're gonna fight today. StreamYard and I are gonna fight today. Let's see. Present, share screen. Yes, I know. Let's do the cat. There we go. She made an appearance at last. All right, here we go. We're going to start the sprint in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. right, that is time. Tell me how you did what you did in the comments while I get the next tree ready for us to grow. I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. Let's see. We're going to do a purple tree next. Or E X E X C S. And there we go. 4E 4X B X C S G. Okay, there we go. Woo! I apparently have notifications. I was doing some research because there was a video idea that I thought I'd saved a picture for because it was all based on like a Tumblr post, but I couldn't find the picture I thought I'd saved. So I spent most of that time looking for that said picture and then going to Tumblr itself and trying to find the actual posts instead. So wasted a lot of time doing that. But that's okay. I got the information I needed. I also inputted some notes into the project file for the one that I had ideas for coming home. Is it just me or does anyone else get the, like when you're doing other things, you get random tidbits of information or random tidbits of ideas for other projects? So like there's this project that I am going to be working on eventually someday in the future that is based on Three Little Pigs, Red Riding Hood, and Big Bad Wolf and all that fun jazz, like a combination of fairy tales, but the animals are anthropomorphic, and it's solely based on the fact that one of my cover artists was doing a sale and there was a cover. I was like, oh, that is really cool, and I have an idea for that where Little Red Riding Hood is trying to solve a murder with the help of one of the Three Little Pigs. Like, and I love the cover so much. But I really, beyond that general idea, I had no ideas for the story. And then this morning I was driving home from work and I was like, oh, who wrote the original stories? Because instead of saying first little piggy, second little piggy, third little piggy, it'd be good if they have names. So legit, I was like using the voice recognition on my phone while I'm driving, going, hey, who's the author of so-and-so? And so now my piggies are all named after the author in some way. So like the original story of the Three Little Pigs was, hold on, let me go back to the post so I can just like pull that straight information. Of course I closed it. Dang it. Hold on. In my original, I mean like the people that are attributed to it most, because of course, like any fairy tale or nursery rhyme, no one really knows anymore, like who the actual original is. Gosh dang it. Open. So James Halliwell Phillips was the first author attributed to Three Little Pigs, and then Joseph Jacobs later was also like included the original nursery rhyme in his book of fairy tales and stuff. So like Three Little Pigs are Joseph, James, and Hallie, and one of the pigs is actually a girl now. And then Red is based off Charles Perrault was the original author attributed to Little Red Riding Hood. So Red's name is Charlie. Like, and that's just the random little tidbit of information that popped in my head while I was driving. I was like, oh, okay, let's do this. But that happens all the time. It's just like one itty bitty tidbit. That's hello. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
You're not in the screen. Now you are.
Good morning, everyone.
But yeah, like that happens so often where like just a random thing, and I actually do it a lot of times where I do a voice message whenever that happens. Like I have a friend that legit 90% of our conversation is like audio files of me saying, hey, had a random idea, feel free to ignore this. Where I just have to get it out before like I forget it. And it's just like 30-second long clips of me saying that random factoid, and that's it. That's all it is. So, but it's nice to know it's not just me. Yep, leave him alone. Don't knock him over. Okay. Please do not turn him on. That will hurt my ears right now. Got coffee, fetched the doc, had to dig out the headphones to drown out next door's baby screaming. Aw. And found a typo. Yay. But yeah. Oh, it's time to write. The kitty says it's time to write. So let me pause that so I can get us set up because I wasn't paying attention to the timer. All right, we're going to do, this is the third sprint, I think. Yep, this is sprint number 3. Here's our prompt. We don't have to use it if you don't want to. It's just there if you need some inspiration and don't know what you want to write about. Being choked by my shirt. All right, here we go. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Got the
All right, that is time. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments below. I'm gonna go ahead and get our last tree up so that we can go ahead and grow that. Give me just a second. Sorry, I had to tell my kiddo that she needed to turn the music off or down. Blue oak tree. 3JW 5UX 4SG. And show. All right, there we go. There is the code for if you want to grow a blue oak tree with me. All right, so I did some more video stuff. I have a lot of, so I have all of the videos that I want to film, like the central idea of them. That's the word I'm looking for. Planned out. Like I wanted to write down the fact that I want to do Vita and Vlogtober and Nano Uncut and Vlogmas and stuff like that. And the idea is to alternate weeks so that I have a vlog coming out one week, a video coming out the next, and keep doing that throughout the year. We'll see how well that happens. A lot of that's going to depend on whether or not I can actually get my stuff filmed ahead of time like I want to, because I'm going to start filming. And some of these are videos that I've had ideas for years, and I've talked about it on a couple of live streams about that it felt like I couldn't release these kinds of videos because of the fact that other people had done them. And I'm going to go ahead and some of that footage I'm going to refilm. Some of it I'm just going to use. So if you see a lot of stitched together videos next year, that is why. It's legit. I'm filming what I can now and filming stuff later too. So that's fun. I see that Emma popped in for a moment, but they are streaming themselves, so they can stick around. But thank you for popping in and saying hi and booping the button. Miss Swift got more rewriting done. I switched hoodies because I was cold, and the shawl just wasn't working. The shawl is a little too small for me. It works perfect for the back of my chair, or for like if I'm sitting in my chair and I can just cover my front with it, but it doesn't work so well in this chair. I'm talking about my reading chair when I say the chair. I'm actually looking at my reading chair across the room, but whatever. Friend went to see you two in Vegas last night, so I put up Aw Tongue Baby and cranked the volume up. I don't think I pronounced that right, but more code T. Code word T. I'm still working on my monster. I've been awake since 3 o'clock this morning. Because like I said, I literally jumped onto the stream. I walked in the door 5 minutes before my stream was supposed to go live. So I was like quickly trying to load up Stream and StreamYard and be like, hey, I might be running a little bit behind, but I'm coming. And then I basically just came straight through the door and went to my computer to get ready because I had gone to work this morning. A couple months ago, I asked my boss if I could have like my schedule. I'm on a set schedule and I have Wednesdays and Sundays off. So I went to her a couple months ago and said, hey, is there any way like I can have once a month, have a Saturday off as well so that I have my whole weekend? And she was like, yeah, how do you want to work that? Do you want to do like, do you want to work on Wednesday? I was like, no, I'd rather keep my Wednesday off as well. Because at the time, my husband was off Tuesday and Wednesday. So that gave me one day with him while the kids were at school, one day with the kids while he's at work. His schedule has since changed too, but that's not the point. But yeah, she gave me the option of either doing 10-hour days and working 4 days a week, or like, because housekeeping and laundry is closed completely on Sunday. She's like, you can come in and work a few hours on Sunday or even your whole 8 hours. And I was like, I'll come in on Sunday, work 3 to 4 hours, and then I will go home. I'll do my stream. And that's what I did today. But I was still running a little bit behind because I wasn't ready to go when it was time to leave. So, but yeah, I went into work, did 4 hours, and I'll do 9-hour days the rest of this week on my 4 days that I work. And then I'll have Saturday and Sunday off, and I'll be a happy, happy, happy kid. So anyways, all right, we are going to do this last sprint. This is the very last sprint. Let me pause so I can get everything set up. So I hope you accomplish everything you want to work on. Been awake since 5 a.m. That's after going to bed. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry. You have it worse than I do. It was probably close to 10 p.m. when I went to bed. I at least got 5 hours of sleep. Actually, what does my watch say? How much sleep did I get according to my watch? Which is not completely accurate, but it's pretty close. 5 hours and 34 minutes. It's not accurate because I lay in bed and I read for a little bit before I go to sleep. But I think I only read like 2 chapters last night. I'm not liking the book I'm reading. It's just there's lots of nuances that annoy the shit out of me. And I'll be jotting those down. Oh, I need to do that. I need to put those plot points in. I need to jot about those plot points in my reading tracker. Anyways, I got distracted. Sorry. Okay, so last sprint, 25 minutes on the clock. We're going to write all the words, do all the things, whatever's you're working on. Let's go ahead and do this. Knock it out of the park. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, that is time. That was our last sprint. How'd you do? What'd you do? Let me know in the comments because I'm a nosy bitch and want to know everything. I'm gonna close up the kitty cat timer because we're done with it. So I mentioned before that I was like I have all my videos planned for next year that I want to film. So I was setting up like my scripting pages for all those videos and I finished that. Um Basically I've got it set up so I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 videos next year. Um Over half of them I can either script fully or 3/4 of the way. And what I mean by scripting is just put like the bullet points of the main talking points that I want to do because I don't do actual scripting of my videos. Um, but yeah, I got that finished. Now I just got to go in and fill in the script stuff that I want to put in. But let me share my screen. No, I don't want to do a screen share. But I've been using Notion to kind of like plan out my year as far as like what I want to work on for writing and writing projects and publishing and all that fun jazz, editing. I've been using Notion to plan out my social media posts and my video stuff. And that's what I've been working on. This entire stream has been that kind of stuff. I should have been doing nano prep because I'm not ready for nano. I don't know if anyone in the comments section is ready if you're doing nano in the first place, but I'm not. I've still got to completely read through my novella one time for myself and then read back through it, reading over my editor's notes as I go, because I'm going to end up doing 3 read-throughs of it, one without reading any notes. So I've got to print out my original draft so that I can do that. One reading the notes that my editor left me, and one to basically use it as I rewrite the outline. So that's what I should have been working on, but I wasn't. So, but what about everyone else? What were you guys working on during this last sprint? And did you accomplish everything that you wanted to get done? I want to know. It's not that bad. I caught a nap between 5 and see. I don't do well with naps. I do extremely well. Like 5 is my sweet spot as far as like hours of sleep. I can function normally with 5 hours of sleep. Everyone's like, that's not enough sleep. And I'm like, that's plenty for me. But that being said, if I feel tired, like later today, since I do have off, if I feel tired later today, I will go take like a 2-hour nap. But that's all I'm going to need because that's 7 hours total. That's perfectly fine. The perfect sleep schedule for me is 4 hours here, a bit of space of work stuff, and then 4 more hours. Puppies! Well, hi, puppies. Do we want to? We gotta get puppy cam. Hold on. Puppy! Oh, he ran away. You gonna come up here? Puppy! Hi, Ogre. Hi. You're such a big cuddle bug. Okay. He ran away again. So, but yeah, so like if I were to do my perfect sleep schedule, I would be doing like 4-hour stints twice a day of sleep because that is perfect for me. Back when I was on third shift, that's exactly what I would do. I would sleep. So I worked at night. I worked, I think, 11 to 7 or 10 to 7, something like that. It was either 10 to 6 or 11 to 7. I think it was 11 to 7. But as soon as I got home from work, I had something to eat, usually leftovers from the night before, went to bed, slept for 4 hours, got up, and then I did another 4-hour nap before I went to work. Like, that was the perfect sleep schedule. So, yeah, that if I could get back to that, that would be amazing. I'm sorry you're having trouble sleeping, though. That sucks, because I feel them too. Insomnia nights are real. I was joking with people at work, at least pretty certain they think I was joking, but I was being dead serious. You can always tell if I said that I have gone like 24 hours without sleep. There's usually no reason for it at all. But when I know I can't sleep, I try to do something. Like I try to be productive, but writing is just not going to be the way to be productive. And that's actually so when I get most of my like movie and TV watching done or reading done. So I'll either read on the nights like that when I can't sleep, or most of the time I binge watch whatever TV show I've been wanting to watch lately. So like the last time I had a bout of insomnia, I binge watched season 2 of Bridgerton because I hadn't seen it yet. So that's what I tend to do when I have the insomnia nights. And I told him if I ever come in and I said I haven't slept the night before, there's 2 things I guarantee have happened. Either I've read through an entire 2 or 3 books, or I have binge watched whatever show I want to watch. So more scene rewriting. Just want sleep any which way. Yes, sleep is amazing. Got a short story ready for Nano. Yay! The rest is just revising and editing and rewriting. There you go. See, I feel that because I'm rewriting for Nano, and I'm taking I think it's a 30,000 novella. I think that's what word count it had, was 30,000. And I'm converting that into 70,000. So I got to add 40,000 more words. I can do it. Totally. Maybe. Oh dear God. I have never gone 72 hours without sleep. That's no, that sucks. I'm sorry. I think the longest I've gone is 24 hours, at least since I was a teenager. But even as a teenager, I don't remember going more than 24 hours without sleep. Even if the sleep was only like a nap here or there. What are you doing? Why did you just open your mouth and put my hand in it when I'm trying to pet you? Weirdo. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo. Okay, anyways. All right, guys. Well, we're not doing any more sprints. I got what I wanted to accomplish, sort of. I didn't really have a plan going into this. I will be doing a stream on Wednesday. I had to cancel last Wednesday's stream because my work schedule was changed so that I had off Tuesday and I worked Wednesday because of other employees needing like medical stuff and the health fair going on. I completely forgot about the health fair going on. But so I worked last Wednesday, and this Wednesday I am off again, so I will be back next Wednesday with another stream, and we're gonna be productive again and do more things. But I think I'm gonna get off here for now because there's a few domestic house thingies that I need to get done, and the sooner I can get them done, the happier I'll be. Yay! So I can come back and do more whatever I'm working on at the time. So I hope you all have a lovely day. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next week for Wednesday's stream if you hop on here and want to stream with me. And I'll be at the same time, 8 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 10 a.m. Eastern. So yeah, I think that about sums everything up. I really don't know what else I usually say. It's been a bit. Anyways, I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.